Dude, why does none of this equipment ever work or give us consistent results?
Honestly, I don't even care anymore. I'm about to just give up and we can just say that the flow rate is 75 milliliters per minute.
That sounds good to me. I don't think anyone will notice.
Why don't we just ask CTA for help?
Nah.
You got it all written down?
Yeah.
The most egregious violation of ethics and integrity for practicing engineers involves tampering or poorly organizing data and results. This can include falsifying data, omitting data, stealing data, enhancing data to better fit a hypothesis, or not recording data. While the outcomes for manipulating data in college may seem less severe, it can lead to potentially bad habits after graduation. Many of the recent disasters at petrochemical companies have resulted from poor reporting methods between shifts, which can lead to runaway reactions. Additionally, fabricated data can lead to significant fines from government agencies like the FDA and EPA, which tightly regulate environmental, food, and pharmaceutical processes. In all engineering majors, students are required to take lab classes. Let's see some examples of how students can make poor decisions with respect to data collection and presentation.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, just working on the chem lab report from last week. Have you started on it yet? I haven't, and it's a lot of work. It's gonna take forever.
Yeah, actually, I just finished mine.
Do you mind if I copy your data table instead? I'm just so stressed right now.
Yeah, I guess that's okay.
Thanks.
Is this an example of good practices with data collection?
Y'all, guess what I just found?
Where have you been? We have literally been trying to get all the data we need for our report. We could really use your help.
But wait, y'all are gonna love this. I found the exact same lab report that we're doing, but someone at North Carolina State did it already.
So,
So we can just use all their data so we don't have to do it ourselves.
isn't that plagiarism?
No, I mean, it was done by someone in their chemical engineering department, so it's practically the same thing. It was done by somebody named Adam. It'll be fine, we can just copy it.
What about this?
Hey, how did your experiment go in chemistry lab? My group's plot isn't linear.
Our group's plot wasn't very linear at first, but we just moved some of the intensity values we got from the spectrometer around, and it made our plot look a lot more like Beer's law.
Wow, that's actually a really good idea. I'm gonna let my group members know so we can do the same thing.
What happens when our data or experiment doesn't match what we discussed in class? Part of the learning experience in a laboratory involves troubleshooting. You should check with your lab instructor when this happens, as you may be advised to explore what went wrong. The process is just as important as the final result, and is something that happens in industry all the time when equipment breaks. Once data has been collected, then you need to present it in a report. As many experiments are used every year, it can be tempting to take advantage of unauthorized resources. Let's take a look at some of these.
We're having a hard time finding good sources for the formal lab report. All I keep finding are really long papers and I don't have time to read those.
Yeah, I couldn't find any short sources either. So I just used information from Wikipedia and in my references put the citation for the long papers and books that counted as reputable sources.
That'll save so much time. I'm going to do that too.
Yeah.
How about this one?
Are you nervous for the lab presentation tomorrow? I heard it's really hard to do well on these.
Yeah, I heard that too, but I got somebody's old presentation from somebody who took it last semester, and they did really good on all their presentations, so I'm not too worried.
Oh, let me see those too. I won't copy them exactly. I just want to get an idea for what the teacher likes to see.
All of these examples are unethical and considered cheating. Proper data collection, management, and presentation is an essential component of being an ethical engineer. Every year, engineers and scientists are fired and blacklisted in their communities due to professional or research misconduct. While it may seem harmless to adjust some numbers, this can lead to significant ramifications in research and process development. It's always better to present the data you collected, even if it isn't great and doesn't fit the model. Part of your job as a process engineer is to figure out why there are sometimes differences between the measured and calculated value.